Hi guys. Hi guys. This is James Mura. I'm trying a new thing, and the new thing I'm trying is there's some news on the part of the product I run. For those of you who know or may not know, my name is James Mura, and for the last 10 years, I've been running a product that I call James Mura Literary, where I run a live stream, I run podcasts, I run a website. But as I celebrated a decade of running this product, I had, let's say, I was forced to make a shift as I was caught up in a company. The company that was hosting me did a thing where there was a mess, and I almost lost all my data, and I also lost access to my domain, jamesmura.com. So what I've done in the last couple of weeks is I've said, okay, I may not have access to jamesmura.com, but I'm going to register a new domain. Um, and that will be going live in the next few days. As I prepare to do that, I'm changing, shifting stuff. I mean, there's a huge site. It's a 10-year website, so it's a big thing. I opted, let me try something new. I'm going to be, as part of the new offering of the Writing Africa, the product will be called Writing Africa. As part of the new offering of Writing Africa, the plan is to do regular live events, which which will translate into a podcast. And this is me actually, trying how the live event experience is in is in YouTube. Please don't mind me. It's a mess. You see, I'm in my bedroom. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. But let's just start. And this past week, I was at a book event. There was the launch of Lucky Girl, Irene Derito Moshemi. And this book is by a Kenyan author, a Kenyan novelist who is currently based in Cape Town, but she lived in the US for a long time. And it's her debut novel. And it's not just her first time. I mean, this writer had a beautiful story at the Commonwealth Short Story Prize. She was shortlisted, didn't win. And I actually got a chance to meet with her, and I chatted with her just before her launch at the Cheche Books, which is actually her first launch in Kenya. And I love this book. I mean, you will, when you get a chance to read this book, you'll enjoy yourself. So let's get into the format I'm trying to do in the next 2 or 3 going forward. Is I'm going to be doing news, and then after you do your news, um, and then eventually it'll land up as a podcast. We'll see how it works. So let's start with the news. Um, we start with the news on the award scene, and the last few days there was. I don't know if you've heard of the Dylan Thomas Prize. It's a prize that's handed out to a young writer, just like Dylan Thomas, young poet or short story writer, and it's been running for the last few years. It's been won by African people, like writers of African descent. Kayo Chingoni, Zambian-born British guy who lives in the UK now, won it in 2018. Raven Lalani, she's an American, Black American, African American. She won it in 2021. This year, it was won by a Nigerian writer, Arinze Ifeakandu, and he goes home with a $20,000, £20,000 prize. That's not too bad. So congratulations, Arinze. I mean, all the best. From all indications, it's a good book. Um, Apart from that, we look at the Nebula Awards. The Nebula Awards are handed out in the US, and basically they are handed out by the Nebula, which is like a science fiction writers association of the USA, and that one had a few writers of African descent or African American writers, and winning in their categories are C.L. Polk and Tempest Bradford. Congratulations, ladies. Actually, one of these is a them. So congratulations to them. Another award that we need to be talking about in the US is the Pulitzer Prize. The Pulitzer Prize is they hand out the award for several, drama, journalism, and they also hand it out for fiction, poetry. And this year they had a few writers of African descent amongst the winners. Carl Phillips for poetry, and in the general nonfiction category, it was Robert Samuels and Toluse Olorinpa. Olorunipa. Toluse Oloronipa. And congratulations to you for winning the awards in the US. It's not just in the US, of course. We have one of the most important prizes in the francophone African space, which is the Prix Orange du Livre en Afrique, which is basically the Orange Prize for writing in Africa. So it's basically a prize for people who write in French. And this year, I mean, that prize has been happening. It's been won by several people. This year, the winner, it's been won, by people like Jaili Amadou Amal, Youssef Amin Elami, and Yamen Manai in the last 4 years. It's still a young prize. And this year, it was won by Michel Rakotoson, the Malagasy, Madagascar, for her novel Amba Tomanga. Congratulations, Michelle, and all the best. She's actually one of the most accomplished writers from Madagascar. So I'm really happy to see Madagascar people moving up in the game. The South Africans have a beautiful prize which was set up in a couple of years ago called the Island Prize, and that prize is currently at the shortlist stage. And the shortlist was features Nigeria's Jesu Dubami Jemima, Sudan's Rim Gafar, and South Africans Andile Hele Mashando. And they'll be in the running for the $500 prize. Good luck. They all look like ladies. Yeah, good luck, ladies. Now, good luck, shortlistees. We are hoping to see one of you winning this prize and carrying the flag of your country. So we've ended in the award section. That's a lot of prizes, Dylan Thomas, Nebula, Prix Orange, Isele, Pulitzer. Let's now move to festivals. And the biggest surprise for those of us who've been following the scene is it looks like Ake Festival is set to come back, which is where I'm wearing an Ake Festival t-shirt for last year. I'm going. The festival, it looks like it's set to return. So the organizers of Ake Festival they announced that they are returning, as they were announcing that they were nominated for the International Aficionado Award in Italy. All the best at the Ake Festival. We wish you all the best, and it's really exciting to see you back. We're assuming you're back because you're talking about Ake Fest 23. Congratulations, and we are looking forward to see what you have on offer this year. We thought it was the last 2022 was the last year. I guess it wasn't. Onwards to 2023. In April, there was the 72 hours of the book, or 72 heures de livre Conakry, was hosted, 23rd to 25th April. Now, the thing about this festival is it's 72 hours. This basically dedicated to the book. I attended it in 2017 because it was part of the World Book Capital, and that looks exciting, man. Like it was so good. I mean, if you speak French, you will love this festival. I mean, if you don't speak French, I don't speak French, so I struggled a bit because I couldn't get around. But those who attended, it looks like it was amazing. I've seen the videos, I've seen the photographs. Guys in Conakry, please keep up the good work, and continue, keep on keeping on. Of course, the last festivals I'll be talking about, the Calabash Festival in Jamaica will be happening in May, as well as the Mogadishu Book Festival. The Calabash Festival is 15 years old, and the only reason they have not been around for the last 2 years, COVID-19, they're back. in a big way this in the next couple of days. Mogadishu has been happening, virtually, but the festival founded in 2015 by Sheikh Mohammed Dini is coming back to the capital of Somalia, and I wish them all the very best. So, guys, that was my attempt at the first live in forever. I hope when you see this, don't worry. I was experimenting, and hopefully you'll be seeing more of my face doing this thing in the going forward. And remember, man, uh, please just let's support African writing, whether it's writers from Africa, writers from African diaspora. We're one thing, and we need to go together. That is the end of the stream. 10 minutes. Have a nice day.